I'm going to show you how to make my Bubble and Squeak gammon pie. This is a recipe basically that uses up some of the ingredients that you might have cooked on a Sunday roast. So you'll have your gammon left over, you might have some potato, you'll have some green vegetables, and basically this is a good frugal Monday night dinner to prepare for yourself that's slightly different from your regular cottage pie. So some ingredients that you're going to need are some finely chopped onion and garlic, some carrot and celery that you've just diced up, some tomato puree, some thyme, some chicken stock, some red wine, and of course the gammon that you've had left over from the day before that we've chopped up into bite-sized pieces. To get started, the first thing you'll need to do is get your pan on the hob on a nice medium heat and place some oil into the pan. Once your oil is nice and hot, just simply throw your onion and garlic into the pan. Now you want to sweat these right down so they become really nice and soft and translucent and almost start to caramelise. Now's the time to put in the carrot and the celery. After about 5 minutes or so, you'll really start to get the smell from the celery as it's sweating down. And now's the time then to pour in the wine. You want to turn the heat up a little bit at this point, just so that we can get the wine reducing down quickly. Pour the wine in. Now that the wine has reduced by about half, we're ready to put in a tablespoon of puree and a generous helping of thyme. And just stir that in so it all blends in together. At this stage, we're ready to add the flour, which is going to thicken everything up. And then we're ready to add the stock. Now we want to do this bit by bit and just mix it all in so that it just all blends in together. So essentially this is your base for the pie. The last thing that we need to do now is just take it off the heat, let it cool down just a little bit, and then we're going to stir the gammon in. At this stage it's always good to check for seasoning, but do remember that gammon is inherently salty anyway, so you might want to go easy on the seasoning with the salt. As I'm stirring this, I'm getting all the lovely smells coming through right now. There's the red wine, there's the thyme, there's the celery. I'm starting to dribble already. For my Bubble and Squeak, I've got some cooked mashed potato. I've also got some cavolo nero that I'm going to mix in, and some onion that I've just fried off earlier on. There's no great science to this, you just have to mash it all in so it's all blended in together and mixed in. If you find that your Bubble and Squeak is getting a bit claggy, a bit dry and clumpy, I find that mixing in a bit of melted butter doesn't go amiss. So we're ready to put our pie together now. Okay, so you just need a ceramic baking dish like this. So it's as simple as spooning everything into the bottom there. This really is a hearty meal. So just level your gammon mix off a little bit. And now we're just going to add the Bubble and Squeak topping. Just smooth it off so it's nice and level. Here comes the best part, which in my opinion makes a cottage pie anyway, is using the fork and running the tram lines through, if that's the right word. And to ensure those crispy bits happen, I'm going to drizzle over a little bit of olive oil. So this is good to go in the oven now, which I've got heated up to 180 degrees. It needs to go in for about 30 minutes until everything starts to crisp up, brown, and starts to bubble through. 30 minutes is up now and I think our pie is ready. The top is nice and crispy anyway, so let's get this out of the oven. Well, with this sort of dish, we're not really going to worry about making it look pretty. So there you have it, my Bubble and Squeak cottage pie with leftover gammon. Now if you don't mind, I'm going to get stuck into this.
That's delicious.